You're too available, and it's destroying your value. Have you ever looked around and wondered why the people you care about most don't seem to value you as much as you value them? Maybe you've gone the extra mile, shown up when it mattered, and even sacrificed your time or energy, only to feel like your presence is taken for granted. It's a feeling that quietly eats away at your sense of self-worth. But here's the truth. Being overlooked doesn't mean you're not valuable. Sometimes the issue lies not in your worth, but in how you've been presenting it. So in today's video, we'll dive into how you can shift this dynamic and become a priority in the lives of others without begging for attention. Stay with me to the end, because each of the following 9 steps is a puzzle piece. And when you put them all together, something powerful happens. Step number 1. Create emotional gravity through subtle distance. People often only recognize value when they sense it might disappear. This isn't manipulation. It's a reflection of how the mind responds to scarcity. If you're constantly available, constantly giving, people can start to assume you'll always be there. So, the first step is to gently pull back. Let conversations breathe. Let them reach out first sometimes. Create just enough space to spark curiosity and awareness. This isn't about playing games. It's about reminding others that your presence is a choice, not a guarantee. Step number 2. Be selectively available. Availability is a currency. If you spend it carelessly, it loses its value. Rather than saying yes to everything, start practicing the power of a well-placed no. It signals boundaries, it shows self-respect, and most importantly, it makes your presence meaningful. People start to associate your time with quality, not quantity. And in turn, they begin to cherish the moments they do get with you. Step number 3. Live a life that's full, with or without them. You are not a supporting character in someone else's story. The more you build a rich, interesting, and fulfilling life, filled with passions, friends, goals, the more magnetic you become. People gravitate toward those who seem self-sufficient, not because they don't need anyone, but because they choose connections from a place of abundance, not desperation. So fill your time with purpose. Watch how people who once overlooked you begin to wonder where they stand. Step number 4. Stop over-explaining yourself. You don't need to justify your feelings, your choices, or your presence. When you constantly explain yourself to gain approval, it sends a subtle message. I don't believe my perspective is enough on its own. But when you speak with clarity and leave space for silence, people start to lean in. Mystery builds interest. Confidence builds trust. Let your actions speak, and speak clearly when you do. Step number 5. Maintain standards without apology. If you're always accommodating others at the cost of your own needs, it creates imbalance. Standards aren't walls, they're doors with requirements. When you make it clear what kind of behavior you will and won't accept, you teach others how to treat you. Don't lower your standards to fit into someone else's world. Invite them to rise to meet yours. Step number 6. Show consistency with a twist of surprise. People appreciate reliability, but they remember you for the moments you surprise them. Send a thoughtful message out of the blue. Challenge their assumptions. Show them a new side of you when they least expect it. Consistency builds trust, but unpredictability, when used wisely, builds attraction and intrigue. Keep people guessing. in the best way possible. Step number 7, mirror their effort, not their energy. You don't need to match someone's vibe if it's draining or dismissive, but you can match their level of effort. This keeps you from overgiving and maintains balance. If they invest time, you do the same. If they pull back, you don't chase, you observe. This doesn't mean being cold, it means being conscious. Give from fullness, not from fear. Step number 8, speak the language of value. Learn to articulate your boundaries, your needs, and your wins with confidence, not arrogance. People don't know how valuable you are unless you believe it first. Speak up about what matters to you. Acknowledge your contributions. Celebrate your growth. You're not bragging, you're modeling what self-worth looks like. Step number 9, detach from the outcome. Anchor in your worth. Finally, and maybe most importantly, let go of the need to be chosen. You are not valuable because someone sees you that way. You're valuable regardless. When you detach from the outcome, whether they prioritize you or not, you gain something greater, freedom. And ironically, that freedom is what often draws people back in. Becoming a priority isn't about proving yourself louder. It's about showing up differently, subtly, confidently, authentically. So now that you know the 9 steps, the question is, which one will you start with today? If you found this video helpful, consider liking, subscribing, and sharing it with someone who needs a reminder of their worth. Until next time, take care and walk with quiet confidence.